Finally working on the International again. It's been a while since the last update. I've been spending time with the kids and the family, and we got a camper, so we've been getting that ready and all that. So I finally realized springtime's coming, means truck shows and all that stuff. So we're kind of getting a fire under my ass now to get going and trying to get everything good to go. And we got a lot of progress to get done before I can even get the motor back in. So figured I'd update you as I'm going, and I guess keep following along and you'll see what steps I'm going first and all that fun stuff. Will be a two-parter. I got part of the floor started, the first half and all that stuff, and then I'll probably be updating another part when I start on the back. Keep following along as I keep going. Got the seats and everything underneath all kind of tore apart. Got some of this trim off. Seems like it's a little worse than I planned, so need a lot more floor repair I'm going to end up doing. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the part here, cut that all out. Probably end up having to repair some of it anyways, it's rusted out. Take off the trans tunnel cover and start making my design on how I'm going to replace the floor. Probably cut out this section here, probably up to the bottom part of the bright and dim switch for the floorboard, and then I'll work on that side over there. Hopefully it ain't as bad as this side, but I guess we're gonna find out when I get over there. Got the seats out of the Loadstar, the bracketry and all that stuff's all been removed. Most of it's all rusted out. I got the trans tunnel out. That was all rusted in, so every bolt had to get cut, so I'll have to put in some nut certs to reinstall that. And plus it needs some little rust repair also. It's all rusted out on the driver's side. Passenger side's not too bad, maybe a few little touch-ups. And then up above the top of the tunnel is pretty good also. Got the floor mostly cleaned up. Don't look it, but yeah, I vacuumed up everything I could. The floor, from what I could tell, from here back about right here is going to be getting replaced. And then all this still seems pretty solid. And even up over there, I gotta try. Looks like where the spot welds were, and it looked pretty good. Floor pan's gonna need over there for the footwell, and then yeah, obviously the side over here. Made progress with the floor. I got this all cut out, tested it with the wire wheel before cutting it, and I used my pick side of the hammer, kind of just tap around looking for any weak spots. I found that spot there with this, and flap wheel, or I mean the wire wheel, found some of the other spots. So along here is going to get cut also. But right now I'm going to work on this kick panel here. I'm going to come up about 6 inches, about to right up there, cut across, bend new flanges, and hopefully get that piece done tonight. That way I can get the rest of this cut. I'll bend like over here. It's a factory seam. I'm going to bend a piece here, bring it down, bend right outside the mounting on the cab there. And then this other part will have a flange there. It'll come back, connect to here, and I'll, like I said, cut the piece probably back in here. I think it got to be pretty solid again. I'll double check when I get that far. And then I'm going to get some C-channel about 1 inch thick, and I'm going to brace the cab up. That way it's a little more structural. And with that being there, I'm planning on hopefully just bolting the seat bench in. Probably end up welding, but we'll see when we get that far. Put some nut certs in that, and should work out pretty well. If for some reason I ever had to remove it or want to upgrade some other seating. So yeah, we'll keep plucking away, and I'll take progress videos as I go. Just quick update. I got some chipboard that I'm going to use to get my design for the kick panel. And use that. And I went to Harbor Freight and just got a cheap shear for cutting some of the 16 gauge. And the thing works awesome. Nice square, clean cuts. This takes about 1/4 inch of the material, which is a little more than I'd like, but yep, it's a lot better than cutting everything and not having a square edge. Making some headway. I know it doesn't look like it, but I got the panel all cut out here, all formed up. So it'll sit in there like so. Got some tweaking to do, but it'll sit in there like there. Another piece will be butted right up against it. I also got, some of the outer part here was all rusty, so I got a couple pieces bent like that that'll fit in there like so. So yeah, it's making way slowly but surely, but some progress is better than no progress. All right, I got some of the floor all pre-bent, ready to go. Currently I'm working on forming the angle, because there's a small little hump that comes here down. So I cut part of the metal off of here so I can get that place all set. And then I'm going to bend this a little bit more to get the right contour so I can get it cut in. Like I said, I got the bracket for here made. So once all that's bent in and everything, that'll go about right there. We'll have all new metal. This will get bent at a 90 down, about 1 inch. That way, when I do this portion of the floor, it'll connect and then bump up against that one to do that. I did get this, don't mind the welds, I gotta grind it, all that stuff. Got that all placed. Like I said, the welds are pretty shitty, so I gotta grind that and go over it again if need be. So that's all replaced there. And yeah, making good progress. It's tedious work, but it'll pay out in the end. Got the first patch panel started. Got it all tacked in for now. Everything fits like a glove. Once that's all done welded, I'll start on this other piece. Connect here. I'm gonna cut. Found about right back here is where I got to replace. So it'll be about 3 inches, like I was saying earlier in the video, and connect here and figure out what we need to do for the trans tunnel little divot there. But yeah, it's definitely coming along. Fit like so. Yeah, it's getting there. Everything looks good on the other side. I got this other piece all done in there, and yeah, I can't wait to see how it looks when it's all done with this.